Come on. What are you doing now? I wasn't planning on having a collaborator this time around. I thought she was going to be my mod, but she says she wants to be a collaborator. So here we got the O and the C. The OC and the hizzy. Oh gosh. Neck. This is my neck. I'm fragile, cat. Cat. That's my neck you're messing with. Cat. That's my neck. Cat. That's actually my neck. You're going to put in your weight on. Hi, Andy. Oh, I'm doing better than earlier. I got pretty sick earlier for a hot minute, but I'm doing better. But I get sick every day for quite a while now. That's nothing new. Hi, Truther. Guess who kicked some butt today? Guess who did somersaults and did some riffraff fighting to fight for his territory and chased the cat all the way down to the barn down the road. It was vicious. We might have a new general in town. We might have a new sheriff in town. Who? It was Rooster. You know, Rooster, the quiet, shy, timid boy. Well, he left timid at the door today. He straight did somersaults, karate chops, and every martial art move. He did the windmill. He did the karate chop on another orange boy, on another ginger boy. That other ginger boy was flying down the road by the time the somersaults were over. He decided he didn't want to stay around here much longer. Rooster is the biggest boy. Yeah, but he's so timid and scared. I didn't know he had it in him. But today he showed up. He showed up and he was doing the tumbling action, taking bites and tumbling this other little orange boy. I was shocked, and everybody just stood back and let him do the Rooster theme. So he's still outside. I walked down the road to see if it was Keanu. I thought it might be Keanu, my missing boy. He's orange too. But he was a creamy, light-colored orange. And this orange boy was the same color as Roo. Well, a little more white on him, on the sides. His legs and his neck had more white on them. That's how I could tell them apart. But Roo was savage. He got down. Roo can get down with the best of them. He finally showed what he's made out of. Yeah, they have knockdown, drag out fights. My cat KK and the neighbor's cat Mr. Cat have knockdown, drag out fights. I believe it. This was intense. And Rooster was ready for another round. The cat jumped through the fence. And he was on one side and Rooster had his paw on the other side of the fence. Rooster was just leaning with his paw, leaning against that fence like, come on, round two. And I walked up on them and I was calling Keanu because I hadn't figured out it wasn't Keanu yet because this all happened so quick. And he ran off and Rooster was on his tail. And there I was in the back, bringing up the back line, or however you would say it. But anyways, that's how it all... Well, see, what happened was I was just in here minding my own business. Oh, we don't want to see that side of you. We like that side. I was just in here minding my own business, and I heard the... And I thought, oh, is that another cat in heat? I'm going to see what's going on. But no, there was a Mexican standoff between Roo and this orange boy, and this orange boy was next to the tires of my car, next to the front tire on my car, on the side that is on the neighbor's side. So, you know, not the driver's side of the car, but the passenger side of the car. Well, he was over there, so I didn't get a very good look at him. That's why I thought he might be Keanu at first. I just saw some orange fur and a little bit of a face, and then Rooster saw me coming out. Well, I came back in here, I put shoes on to tell that guy to scram. But by the time I got my boots and glasses on and I went out there, and Rooster knew I was going to try to chase that cat away, and Rooster said, "Let me handle it, woman." Then Rooster chased him to the street and got a hold of him, collared him on the street, roughed him up. They were tumbling. You know how they tumble. They tumble like this, you know. Fur flying, bites given, scratches, all that. And next thing I know, Rooster's on top of him, and he's you know, scrambling to get under from Rooster's grasp. Rooster had him all clutched up and had him down for the count. I was trying to get him down for the count. No, yeah, I don't know. However, you know, it went, and it went with a quickness, and our cat decided his best move was to make it to the fence line. Then he stopped on the other side of the fence, and then it was another Mexican standoff with Rooster being the aggressor with his paw on the fence, and just to make my day dirty, hairy look. And that cat, once he saw me approaching from the rear, he decided to skedaddle, and Rooster pursued him again. But I think he was just chasing him just close enough to scare him off, because I think he could have tackled him down again, but I think he just went in to make sure he got clear away from this property. And he did. He went all the way down the road, quite a ways with that orange boy. How you going? Oh, thank you. Yeah, she's I guess she figures it's that time for her snack. I can't say the TREAT word, they know it. Oh shoot. Okay, now I can wash dishes. Guess what, guys? Part 2 of washing dishes. The fun never ends. Yeah. So I try to make you guys a funny short on my other channel, but I was in my third channel. I was in my channel with Rooster's profile picture, I guess because I was thinking about him. And I made a short on a third channel. And I renamed it something like Danny's Jokes or something. Danny's Comedy, something like that. That channel. So, I don't know if I'm going to start a third channel. That'd be a little crazy. With a comedy theme. But I made 2 shorts tonight, both with Adam Sandler jokes. Or one was an Adam Sandler joke, and one was an audio clip from Waterboy. He's saying, "It's pink, it's cool, it's quality H2O." Something like that. I put in jokes, and I got Adam Sandler, so I just went with it. You know, for the audio, for the shorts. Sorry, I haven't been reading comments. Temptation cat treats, yeah. They get even better. These cost more than Temptations. Well, I get them on discount. So they're like, I don't pay the typical retail price. I always wait for the Black Friday sales and stuff. But, yeah, they get the Churu treats, which is the upgrade from the Temptations. For the lickables. The Temptations lickables got stuff in it that's like, it's kind of like junk food, but the Chewy treats have better ingredients. All those Temptation treats got corn in them and all sorts of stuff. And I try to keep these guys on a little better diet. Oh, your cat allergies? Yeah. Well, you know, they make this cat food where they raise chickens around cats. Have you guys heard of this? This is a real thing. They raise these chickens around cats, right? And so those chickens get used to the cats from day one. And so they can live around cats. And they take those chickens and breed them. And then they take them to the market. Take them to the market? That's country talk for slaughter them. But they turn them into the chickens for the chicken cat food. And if the cats eat those chickens from the chicken cat farm, then you don't get allergic reactions from the cats. I don't know how to explain it. It's really freaky. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? But it's really expensive food. Purina makes it, I believe. But it's like $20 for like a 5-pound bag. But it's got the chickens that are used to the cats. And so, because of that, I don't know. I can't even explain it. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it's crazy. I wish I could explain it better. Look it up. It's called like Pro Clear. Or just look up cat food for people with cat allergies. Maybe I'll post it. I think I might post it when I get around to it so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So they have like some type of symbiotic relationship with the cats, the chickens do. So then if the cats consume those chickens, or is it the eggs? Maybe they put the eggs in the food. Oh goodness, I'm all over with my story. But anyways. You like flirting with me? Not for long if my mods have anything to say. Saying you're going to flirt with me does not make mods happy around here. Ah! I eat cats. Well, I hope I've never eaten a cat, but I grew up in a little Asian community, so enough said. Well, it wasn't so little. It was in Los Angeles. Yeah, I grew up around Cambodians when I was a little girl. I didn't even know what a white girl was. Well, except my cousin. I knew my cousin. So I didn't know white kids when I was little. I just knew Cambodian kids until we moved to Oregon when I was 11. So I was around the Asian culture. No phone numbers? What the heck? Phone numbers? You guys are getting really crazy around here. Oh, Joseph Starr. Okay, I saw you said your nephew made Marry Me Chicken. I made Marry Me Chicken before. And I was in a vegan's live stream and he said, what are y'all having for dinner? And I put Marry Me Chicken. I didn't know if he thought I was hitting on him or if he was insulted because I mentioned meat. He's one of those that call meat eaters, people who eat meat, he calls them flesh eaters, like we're zombies or something. It is kind of dark in here, huh? Let me get my light-in filter on. Let me get my filter on. Okay, there's the light-in filter. And there's the other one. The glam filter. Oh, oops. Coughing up a storm. I need to get my drink. Oh, yeah. So you had a bad day, Mr. Star? Yeah, mine wasn't the greatest. What'd you say? I missed what you said. Like, if you said more about it, Joseph. Yeah, that Marry Me Chicken, that's pretty good. It's like an Italian dish, right? I did it in the slow cooker. Did your nephew do it in the slow cooker, or did he use like, I don't think that's the traditional way, but in the summer, when you live in an RV, a slow cooker is where it's at. And plus, I grew up in Oregon with no air conditioner, so you always do. Oh no, not the summer. What am I saying? I'm getting it all mixed up. In the winter you do the slow cooker because it helps heat up the home. To reduce the heating bill. I don't know what I'm saying. I grew up in poverty. Excuse me. We do have creative ways to handle life. Terrible day today for me. I hurt my back cleaning up the yard. How was yours? Yeah, I got sick right after my stream. You know how I was bragging I could eat those raviolis without getting sick? Those Chef Boyardee raviolis. Well, as soon as I got off the stream, I got extremely sick from them. Like, I could barely move. Sick. So... there was my theory that I could eat junk food and it didn't affect me. Well, that theory got blown out the water with Chef Boyardee. So I was trying to ignore my pain, so I was trying to like turn my day around. So that's why I made those Adam Sandler shorts with jokes and stuff just to try to lighten the mood. Let's try to improve my attitude. So, I don't know if he's weird nowadays, Adam Sandler. I know Jim Carrey's weird. They're always talking about how weird he is. And did you see that video I shared? I took it down now. But Mark the Messenger had a, I don't know, some type of, well, he did a video special on Jim Carrey. I guess they're saying there's an imposter now. that's not even Jim Carrey who showed up at an award show, that it's a clone or something. Or either that or he got a lot of cosmetic surgery done. I'm thinking maybe it's just cosmetic surgery, who knows. Or maybe he drinks that adrenochrome. Adrenochrome? I don't know how to say it. They say that's what Chrome stands for. They say that's what Chrome stands for, is adrenochrome. Have you guys ever heard that? It's like them laughing at us. I don't even know what adrenochrome is. It's like, I don't even want to say what I think it might be. Anyways, that's tinfoil hats. Tinfoil hat stuff. My chat's stuck, by the way. I just realized. Either my chat's stuck or no one's saying anything. So, don't come at me sideways thinking I'm ignoring you. My chat's stuck. Stuck like a rubber duck. I was going down the pink lipstick rabbit hole again. The Pamela Anderson lips are in. That's what they call it. The pink lips. Can't just be pink lips. It's Pamela Anderson lips. Is that light? Is that light bothering you guys? That light? I get some people that have light sensitivities in the chat. So I try to think about that. Hi, Mom. Uh-oh. Someone else calling me Mom. Dave Chappelle was replaced. I saw Dave Chappelle live. He smoked I think it was a cigar filled with the wacky tobacco on stage. In the middle of it, he said, I gotta sit down and rest, and he smoked up. The lights are okay. Yeah, I saw him with John Mayer. I saw him because I wanted to see John Mayer. No cap. So it was their comedy hour together. Maybe I'll find some clips, but they didn't allow recordings there, so I doubt there's clips. Hello from the Horn of Africa. Okay. Warsa Mayo Sman Sul. Sorry, I don't know how to say that. What kind of guys do you what? Don't get me twisted. Yeah, y'all getting times out. There's a timeout for you. There's a timeout for you. There's a timeout for you. Yes, yeah, I'm married. My husband's just always gone because he's got to run errands, and we live 2 hours from anywhere. We live 2 hours from the nearest tumbleweed. Do I watch SNL? I did back in the day. That's how I got on the Adam Sandler thing, can you tell? I used to, see, because I didn't have Christmases growing up. So my song for the holidays to cheer me up was the Happy, is it Hanukkah or Chanukah? Happy Chanukah, Happy Hanukkah. You know, he had his little guitar, or was that a ukulele? I don't think it was much of a guitar. Adam Sandler would play the song for the Jewish kids that had no Christmas. Well, I felt like I belonged in that category with no Christmas. Yeah, Adam Sandler, yeah, he's the bomb. Especially, like, I don't know, vintage or 90s Adam Sandler. You know, he was in his prime. Am I an ageist? Is that some ageism? Saying I liked him when he was in his prime? Does that sound kind of off? But I mean, you know, he blew up the scene when he came. When he came, he blew up the scene. We'd never seen anything like him before. I mean, if you know, you know. His humor, his style, everything was just so unique. To me it was, as a teenage girl. You know, he had these movies that just kind of pushed the edge. These fun characters. Oh yeah, I went to the movie theater. I didn't go to the movie theater a lot growing up, but you bet I didn't miss an Adam Sandler movie. I was going to see them with a quickness. Am I single? No. Didn't I just mention my husband? You must have just got here. Yeah, we all love Adam Sandler, huh? I mean, and who was the real fat guy? Chris Farley. And John Candy. And Belushi Brothers. Oh, you know who loved Belushi Brothers? I can't believe she loved them. It just shows you what kind of woman she was. But my grandma, half the time, well, maybe not half the time, but a lot of times I come over, my grandma would have the Blues Brothers. Is that what they're called? No, the Belushi Brothers. Anyways, that movie where they say they're on a mission from God. And they dressed up in the suits and ties and they got the glasses on. Sunglasses. My grandma. What was that movie called with the Belushi Brothers? I want to call it the Blues Brothers. And I'm like, that's not it. Anyways, my grandma, she loved that movie. She loved that in the Caddyshack and the, or not, yeah, she liked Caddyshack, but what she liked more was, the National Lampoon's Vacations. The National Lampoon's Vacations with, Chevy Chase. Is that how you say his name? It's Chevy, not Chevy. Anyways, yeah, she loved watching that. Those were her two favorite. The Belushi Brothers on the Mission from God and the National Lampoon's Vacations with Chevy Chase. It is the Blues Brothers? I did have it right. I just felt like that was wrong for some reason. Well, that was her favorite. She had that on the replay. She loved that movie. She couldn't get enough of it. Yeah, I have fur babies with a capital F. No, with an I put the in fur babies. So anyways, yeah. My grandma and her movies. And then she loved, who's the guy who says, get off my front lawn? Oh my gosh. She loved, Clint Eastwood. You know, the westerns from back in the day. She loved the Clint Eastwood westerns and the, you know, Dirty Harry, all that. Good, Bad, and the Ugly. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. And she loved John Wayne. Anything John Wayne. So that was basically the only thing she ever watched. Everything I just said was what she watched. Plus she would, well, this is another story for another day, but oh yeah. Chat making you work. Yeah, great old school movies. Yeah, Grandma had good taste in movies. I give her credit for that. And we were related to some famous actress. And I always thought she made that up. And then I found out she didn't. Well, we were related to a few famous people on her side. She would remind us all the time. So, all the time. I showed Chrysler, one of the people I'm supposed to be related to. He was married to Marilyn Monroe. He was married to, it was one of Marilyn Monroe's husbands. It's supposed to be one of my distant cousins. And I asked Chrysler, my collaborator, if I looked like him. She said no, really quick. Maybe that's a relief. Who wants to look like an old dude, right? I mean, unless you're an old dude, I guess that's okay. But people used to come in here and say I looked like Bradley Cooper and the guy from The Wrestler. What's his name? They were always saying I look like dudes in this stream. All those people gave up. Did I scare them away? Do y'all remember, some of you OGs in my chat, remember when they were always saying I look like a dude? People would come in this chat and randomly tell me I look like a dude. Dude, look like a lady. No, lady, look like a dude. I was like, please just say I look like a woman for once. I'm Danny. I look lovely. Well, thank you. The view's not proper. Well, it is what it is. You want your money back? Well, you didn't pay me anything, so too bad. Yeah, my grandma used to say we were related to... Oh, shoot. He wrote The Crucible. I don't know, you guys probably don't know what The Crucible is. It's an old play, a famous play from back in the day, like the 50s or 60s. Arthur Miller. Yeah, we're supposed to be related to Arthur Miller. The only way I think you might know who he is because he was married to Marilyn Monroe, just for like, what, a year maybe. You know, she's married to Yogi Berra. She was a baseball player that liked to do witty puns and word play and do pearls of wisdom. She's married to Yogi Berra, Arthur Miller, and who knows who else. Did I call her Marilyn Manson? I might have called her Marilyn Manson, but I mean Marilyn Monroe. I get their names mixed up for some reason. Anyways, yeah. I was looking at 50s and 60s weddings, and Arthur Miller and Marilyn Monroe showed up. So I took a screenshot and I asked Chrysler, do I look like this guy? She said no, really quick. So there you go. Report what? Is it? What? I mean, it's low production. It's like a B-rated movie, but I mean, Wayne from Wayne's World had a torn up couch in his mom's basement, and that's who I base my live streams on. So, try to look at the Kardashians instead. Look at their mansions and think, why can't I have a mansion to do my drama in? Instead, I just do my drama in an RV. Yeah, I live in a caravan. This is an RV, or I guess they call it a caravan in Europe. In case you're wondering. Let me check to see if Rooster came by. Oh, I know you want a treat. You've been trying to give me the subtle hints, and now you're just going to straight back. I know you want a treat, girl. Is it treat time already again? Yeah, I'm snatched. Is that what they call it? Snatched? I'm snatched. Oh. Okay, let me make sure Rooster's not wanting to come in. Rooster's still on his victory party? Oh, Rooster, come on. You can't be kidding. You gotta be kidding me, Rooster. He's still scared to come in after he kicked butt. He's acting like he's scared to come in. You killing me, Smalls. Oh my, oh, because she's up here, that's why. He's still scared of Osita, and she's towering over him on the counter. Okay, you guys, you bullies, get behind me. Satan, behind thee. I gotta get this cat in. Come on, Rooster, let's come in and celebrate your winning boxing match. Sorry, the camera's so wobbly. This is probably illegal too, right? Wobbly cameras. Okay, here comes Nelly. Yeah, come in, Nelly. Ignore these haters back here. Come in, Nelly. Okay, at least I got Nelly in. That's a start. So, got Nelly in. Okay, come on. Let me see if I can show you him. Come on, boy. Oh, no, he's in the shadows. Come on, boy. Come on, get in here. See what he's doing still, guys? He's acting all timid about coming in here. Nelly, you kicked butt today. Come on, let's have a victory party. Yeah, let's have a victory party. Yeah, you want a victory party. That's right. You used to... Oh, you! Oh, Cena just ran after him. Oh, this is crazy, guys. Did you see that? She just chased him out of here. This is getting too nuts. Oh, gosh. I guess he's not coming in. You see how proud he looked? You see how proud he looked? And she just chased him away. Oh, my goodness. You see? I convinced him to come in, and then his big sister chased him off again. No, I don't do Instagram. I only had one friend on there, and she called me a witch and turned someone against me, turned a community against me. Well, anyways, I don't go on there because it's bad memories. Yeah. She said I was doing witchcraft and all sorts of things, that she had a vision from God about it. Said she had a vision from God about it, and yeah, whatever. Crazies. She was crazy. I should have figured she was crazy because she told me she spent time in a nunnery. She spent time living with nuns so that she wouldn't have to go to prison. She hung out with nuns for a year in New York, like as a prison alternative. And I should have realized there was something wrong with her, since they gave her, instead of making her go to prison, they gave her time at the nun colony, the nunnery. Yeah, she's a little bit cray-cray. So she had God talking to her, saying that I was a witch and she was going to expose me. And she was my only Instagram friend. I reactivated, or I got my Instagram app back up on my phone just to communicate with her. She said she was my best friend and all this stuff. It really tricked me. Ah! So, anyways, that's just drama. Me being a witch, I know. Ah! And then people said maybe she was a witch, because like maybe she's doing like reverse psychology or projection. Oh, you know what was really freaky though? I have a friend that makes poor choices in her life and goes to tarot card readings and hangs out at a shop where there's um, human skeletons and freaky stuff and occult stuff. I mean, I don't even know what's all up in that hizzy. And so this Instagram friend of mine, well, her name's Kelsey. I just say her name. Who cares? Kelsey sent me this link of a Pennsylvania tarot card shop, and it was freaky because I watched the short, and then she was like, "Man, these people out here of tarot cards in these shops are just crazy. Look out how they're into all this evil stuff and evil objects." So I watched that short real quick, and then as soon as I turned off that short, my other friend, who happens to be on Instagram, but I don't even use Instagram, but somehow Instagram knows she's my friend because we chat on Messenger on Facebook together. So as soon as I ended watching that creepy short that Kelsey sent me, then my friend's profile picture showed up, and her new profile picture showed a human skull. So I was like, and she lives in Pennsylvania, right where that tarot shop was. So that was really weird that like there's two things about Pennsylvania tarot shops in my Instagram feed, one after another. Like, I don't know if that's just the algorithm and they're that smart to figure that out. But it was her profile picture. She just changed her profile picture to something spooky. My old friend. So that was my new friend who was supposed to be a Christian and then backstabbed me. And that was my old friend who is not really into Christian stuff unless she needs prayers or, you know, as a last resort. Then she asks for help. But if she's doing well, then she's into seances and talking to the dead. And she bought a possessed doll. She even bought a possessed doll that was supposed to talk and roll its eyes around or something. I don't know. She bought it on eBay. She bought this doll that was supposed to be possessed by a demon from eBay. And she's just a friend I try to pray for. But I've known her for a long time. But we don't really talk that much anymore. And she lives in Pennsylvania and goes to the tarot card shops and tries to talk to her dead friend. She goes to mediums and talks to her dead friend. And I told her that's not good to be talking to the dead, because you're not really talking to the dead. You're just talking to a familiar spirit or a demon. And she doesn't believe me because she says the spirit has to be her friend's spirit, because if spirit knows something, a thing or two, the spirit knows a thing or two that only her friend would know. But that's how familiar spirits work. They know things because they follow you around and they observe you and stuff. So they can repeat things to you that are true about you or your experiences, because they're just like stalking you. They're stalking you on a spiritual level. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just telling you what I believe in. Politics. Do I support Israel? Well, oh man, I don't want to say the wrong thing, because if I say something, I would have to. I don't know enough. I don't know enough. I have a great grandma, Julia Hufflefinger. I have Jewish blood in me, so I don't know if that means I'm supposed to support Israel or not. I know a lot of Christian friends I have actually think they have to support Israel because there's a Bible verse that says Israel is God's protected people and stuff like that. But I'm not like totally into it like they are. Like God said Israel's his people, so we have to like support them. I'm not like on that page. Like I'm just not on either side really. I'm just like, I could see either side. I could see either side for real. But I'm not like going to fight someone over it. Like my friends who support Israel, they will actually get really mad at someone if someone doesn't support Israel or something. Like I'm not emotionally invested in it, is what I mean. Oh, well, they were asking me about Instagram, James, and I was just explaining what's going on with my Instagram, and that was all. I'm not on Instagram anymore, but that was my friends that were on Instagram, and that's why I'm not on it anymore. To be honest. I know, I talk too much though, probably. I know you're just trying to look out for me, James. I appreciate it. Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of lost people out here, and some people who are lost pretend they're one thing and then they're another. So, I mean... My hair's real? Yeah, my hair's totally real. I'm thinking about dyeing it. Should I dye it? I guess that's an innocent enough topic to talk about hair dye. But I mean, I don't know. Somebody the other day was telling me to do yoga. Were you guys here in that chat when they were telling me to do yoga? And I said I couldn't and gave my reason similar to what I was talking about right now. And they got really upset at me. Lorena Bobbitt? Huh? Don't diet? Who's dieting? Me? Who said I was dieting? James. What's going on? How are you doing today, James? Thanks for trying to keep me away from these evil things. But, yeah. How are you doing, brother? I mean, James, I could tell you more stuff. Like, I'm actively involved in fighting against witchcraft every day. I don't want to get in the details on here. And like you said, why get into the details? It can open doorways or things can go through doorways. But I'm actively witnessing stuff like manifestations on the daily, to be honest. So kind of talking about this stuff doesn't really, I don't know, seems to be like picking low fruit compared to the battles I'm facing, just to keep it real. I don't know if even picking low fruit was a good analogy for that, but yeah, there's a lot of weird spiritual stuff going on around here, around me, just to keep it real. So. Yeah, hang out with me. I mean, that's one of the reasons I stopped listening to secular music, is because people were saying that that's, don't let the music through your ear gates or eye gates that could be not of his will. But I gave up now and I'm listening to secular music. Back and hey, bad news. You were cut? You didn't make the team? Is that the bad news, Skeetum? It's the only thing I can think of. I'm not assuming that, but I mean, first thing that comes to my mind. Thank goodness Skeetum's here. Yeah. So, yeah. I really do need help on a spiritual level, but I don't know. A righteous man gets knocked down how many times, but he still comes up. How about for a righteous woman? Anyways, let me read some Bible verses. Yeah, I don't know why. It must be. Is it that new lipstick I'm wearing, y'all? Is it really that good? Excuse me. This stuff is like the citric, or the, what do you call it in it? It kind of goes too strong, like the citric acid flavoring. Okay, let me try this some more. Oh man, it goes on bright. Ah. It kind of tingles. Kind of warm. I think I got it on my teeth. Darn it! It's like so dark in here, it seems. I can't even see the lipstick. Hi from Sweetwater, Mississippi. Is that where Adam Sandler was from? Is that where Waterboy was from? Sounds like it. Gen X Garage. Are you from Generation X? Gotta guard my heart. Yeah. You're not kidding, James. Are you still in the chat? I actually had a panic attack earlier from listening to a preacher because he kept yelling, you're lazy during his stream. And because a lot of people call me lazy often nowadays. My elders, I went to my elders about it and they said it's because I need to guard my heart better. So I just let that in. Those him yelling you're lazy, I let it get to me even though he don't really know me. Wait, what? After I just got the email saying that the school made a mistake and removed me off the badminton team to replace me because some person's mom said it's not fair, I have to try next year? Oh, that's crazy, Skeetum. I don't even know. What's somebody's mom got to do with it? Like it's, I don't know. That sounds like a Karen move. You know, if I didn't get on a team, like some woman wants her son on the team instead. If I didn't get on the team, my parents would just tell me I have to try harder next year. To keep it real. 55 years old. Can I snore? Christian, you're back with that comment? You've been doing that hardcore. You even asked me if I could snore when I was doing a collaboration with Price Love. And remember I told you you could do better with comments? Some person's mom was upset that their son didn't get on the team, so I'm going to have to get better. I can't believe they told you that, Skeetum. That's not right that they told you that, and that's not right that the mom got twisted on you. None of it's right. That don't make sense. Why would you tell somebody they didn't make the team because it's somebody else's mama? What if it's an AI duck, huh? Okay, well, I'm going to read some of the Bible. What version is this? The Christian Standard Bible? Oh, wait. Okay, well, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what version it is, so we're going to start. Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths. That's one of my favorite. That's cool. That's in this book. Okay. Wait, they did say it again? Oh, it's repetitive. So should I say it again? I'll say it again. They say it again twice in here, in this little Bible verse pamphlet. So let me see. Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths. Proverbs 18:7. Oh, okay. Want me to get my Bible out for it? Ow! Oh, shoot. Come on, guys. Okay. Who wants in? Is Rooster? Okay, come on. Oh, get in here. Come on, you two. Come on, with the quickness. Come on. Oh, these cats. Hang on, I'm getting there. There's so much drama with the cats today, I'm telling you. I thought they would respect Rooster after he kicked butt today, but they still don't get no love for him. Proverbs 18:7. Oh man, I can't even concentrate here. I need to be able to concentrate better. Let Rooster alone, that's right. 18:7. Proverbs 18:7. A fool's mouth is his destruction, and his lips are the snare of his soul. Okay. All right. Okay, well, I guess I'm just going to do these verses on health and strength. I have a bunch of verses for health and strength, and that's what I need. And they're based on the Derek Prince teaching. And since they're based on the Derek Prince teaching, they're in NIV, because Derek Prince used NIV. I think is what's going on with these verses anyways. I could be mistaken, though. Oh, no, it says it's got New King James, too. Okay, so it's New King James, and it's a bunch of different Bible verses, or versions. So anyways, I'm not sure which is which, but we just read them. Oh, yeah, well, I started thinking about that guy that earlier was, I don't know, kind of reminded me of him, so I was just thinking back about that, but I need to get over what he was saying. So, okay, Isaiah 40:28 through 31. Have you not known? Have you not heard? The everlasting God, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, neither faints nor is weary. There is no searching of his understanding. He gives power to the weak, and those who have no might he increases strength. Even the youths shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Happy Women's Day. It's Women's Month. You just gave me a day? Somebody told me earlier it's Women's Month. I demand my entire month. I'm not going to settle for a day. How many times I cheat on my husband? Who am I going to cheat on my husband with? I live at a workers' camp. It says they say the odds are good, but the goods are odd. Oh, well. Okay. Psalm 92:12 through 15. Oh, this is NIV. They marked it as NIV. Okay. The righteous will flourish like a palm tree. They will grow like a cedar of Lebanon, planted in the house of the Lord. They will flourish in the courts of our God. They will still bear fruit in old age. They will stay fresh and green, proclaiming, the Lord is upright. He is my rock, and there is no wickedness in him. So anyways, I guess if it's NIV, he's going to note it. So, here's more Proverbs. Speaking of Proverbs, we got Proverbs 21 through 26. Oh, yeah. My son, let them not depart from your eyes. Keep sound wisdom and discretion, so they will be life to your soul and grace to your neck. Then you will walk safely in your way, and your foot will not stumble. When you lie down, you will not be afraid. Yes, you will lie down, and your sleep will be sweet. Do not be afraid of sudden terror, nor of trouble from the wicked when it comes. For the Lord will be your confidence, and will keep your foot from being caught. Proverbs 3:21 through 26. You're going to lurk? Yeah, lurking's the best. Then you get into your alternative account, and then you're like, Taz said this. I heard Taz said this. What can you guys tell me about it? Oh, you could this be Taz? No, I know you wouldn't do that. I'm just teasing. Yeah. Okay. Proverbs. Wait, I just read that. 2 Corinthians 3:17 through 18. Now the Lord is the Spirit, and where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. But we all, with unveiled face, beholding as in a mirror the glory of the Lord, are being transformed into the same image from glory to glory, just as by the Spirit of the Lord. And that's 2 Corinthians 3:17 through 18. Let me read that again. Now the Lord is the Spirit, and where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. But we all, with unveiled face, beholding as in a mirror the glory of the Lord, are being transformed into the same image from glory to glory, just as by the Spirit of the Lord. 2 Corinthians 3, 17 through 18. Yeah. I almost thought that was that Romans 12:12, the transformation, renewal of transformation of the mind. Isn't that Romans 12:12 or something like that? Similar verse. Okay. Psalms 118:8. Okay. You're possessed by a ghost? Oh, well, you're not the only one. That's more common than not. This is actually nice. Well, thank you, AUL Alqui 5. Thank you. I'm from Louisiana. Oh, no, not at all. I don't sound like I'm from the South. People from the South can't understand my accent. At least, I mean, I haven't been to like. I've only been to the deep south of Texas. I haven't been really in the South. But in the deep south of Texas, they had no idea what I was saying. Romans 12:2. Yeah, do not be conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Thanks, James. That's Romans 12:2. Be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. I wondered why I thought it was 12:12. Well, it's 12:2. Romans 12:2 is a famous verse. Let's see here. Psalms 118:8. Oh, I hope we get Rooster in, guys. Poor guy. He defended his territory and kicked that orange cat's butt, and he's still not accepted by little G. Or Osita. Okay, Psalms 118:8. It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man. Yeah, that's right, because God is the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And he's no respecter of persons. So as long as you pray and read the Bible and you're obedient to the Lord, he will bless you. Really? I sound like your mom from Louisiana? That's crazy, vacation. Or vacation. I added a couple letters to that, your name. Vacation. 300 exactly. What's 300? Oh. Did I read all these verses on health and strength? I think I missed this one. This is a long one. So, oh, because it has an asterisk. So these are actually, the Bible verses I'm reading are a compilation from Derek Prince. So some of the translations he tweaked a little based on his own understanding of Greek. He could read and write Greek. And so, I think that's why there's an asterisk, because he slightly changed the verse. But we'll see. It's Psalm 71, 14 through 18. But I will hope continually, and will praise you yet more and more. My mouth shall tell of your righteousness, and of your salvation all the day. For I do not know their limits. I will go in the strength of the Lord God. I will make mention of your righteousness, of yours only. O God, you have taught me from my youth, and to this day I declare your wondrous works. Now also, even if I become old and gray-headed, O God, do not forsake me, until I declare your strength to this generation, your power to everyone who is to come. Psalm 71, 14 through 18. And I'll read it here in the King James Version, just to see, keep Derek Prince honest. Psalm 71, 14 through 18. No, here's Psalms. And what was it? Psalms 71, 14 through 18. 71, 14 through 18. But I will hope continually, and will yet praise thee more and more. My mouth shall shew forth thy righteousness, and thy salvation all the day. For I know not the numbers thereof. I will go in the strength of the Lord God. I will make mention of thy righteousness, even of thine only. O God, thou hast taught me from my youth, and hitherto have I declared thy wondrous works. Now also, when I am old and grey-headed, O God, forsake me not, until I have shewed thy strength unto this generation, and thy power to everyone that is to come. Yeah. And that's supposed to be for health and strength. You've been called vacation? Oh, wow. Yeah, why you got such a long username? Do you create content, Vation? If I even say it right? Isaiah 26:3 promises perfect peace for those who trust in God. Okay, I'll look it up. Isaiah 26:3. Violation to vacation. Okay, Isaiah 26:3. Isaiah 26:3. Thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in thee. Oh, those are really good words. Yep. Those are words to live by. Isaiah 26:3. Man, I don't know what's going on, but my lips are like feeling weird from that stuff. That lip tint. It's not even 10 p.m. What was I eating? If you're new here, how can you say the last time you were here I was eating? Or you just mean new today? Justin, Samuel? Oh yeah, you're the one who dropped the Bible verse, right? Amen. Oh, he goes by Skeetum. Instead of Lord. We don't call him Lord. He wants to be more humble and just go by Skeetum. Patient, just so you know. Oh, yeah, the thing is, with Derek Prince, he knew a lot of Greek. So, and he studied translations and stuff. So he would go with the translation he felt was most accurate based on his knowledge of Greek. I guess is why he's using the New International Version and stuff in here. At least that's what I read. So, I'm not guessing. It's actually what he said. So, who am I to argue with a guy who knew Greek? I don't know. But did he know Aramaic? That's the real question, right? Yeah, I bought a bunch of Derek Prince books for a really good discount. So I've been reading Derek Prince. I've read lots of Derek Prince books. I've probably already read like eight of his books. Well, I listened to them on audio a long time ago when I first started to get sick 3 years ago. My friend said reading or studying Derek Prince would help. Well, it didn't really help, sadly to say. But I'm not going to give up. I'm going to go another round and see if I can get something out of this Derek Prince teaching again. Because, you know, he healed himself. He had a really bad eczema. He had a really bad skin disorder or skin disease. I'm not sure what it's called, but he had, you know, rashes and bumps or whatever. Bad skin condition, and he was in Africa in the hospital for a year, and they even transferred him to a hotter place in Africa. And he was bedridden for a year, and he kept seeking his face, or seeking the Lord's face. Derek Prince kept seeking the Lord's face, and he eventually got his healing from the Lord. So, I mean, he's got one over on me. I'm still looking for my healing, so that's why I'm just like trying to get back into him and see if I can get deeper into figuring out oh, I don't know what you call it, figuring out how to get past this health issue, and just trying to grab his robe and focus on my healing like the leading woman. But yeah, I have some elders, some advisors, and one of my advisors is a big Derek Prince fan. That's how I got into him. Or she's the lady who was recommending his teachings to me. But now I found out that he doesn't believe women should teach in the Christian realm. So there's that too. Which my elder doesn't believe either, that women should teach. But I don't really try to, I mean, I have a teaching degree, so it's hard when you have a teaching degree not to try to teach, just to keep it real. But I mean, I just try to read Bible verses. I kind of touched on that earlier, that I know some women who are really strong supporters of Israel, and that's them. And I don't know how that relates to Iran, just to keep it real, because I just don't follow that stuff. So, I mean, guys, I had students calling me in Baghdad when I was a teacher, and they were like, can you hear the bombs going off? There's explosions right now, and they're hiding like in bunkers and stuff. And I had students that were like refugees from the Syrian stuff that went on. I had one lady who called me, and she said she lost everyone in her family. And I believe her because of the way her voice was. I could hear it in her voice. Yeah. Yeah, I remember reading that, James. But, what was I going to say? Oh, I don't know what I'm saying. Where was I going with that, guys? Well, I guess what I mean to say is that I've never been to the Middle East. I've never been in that type of conflict, but I've had Middle Eastern students that were either actively in war zones or were survivors and refugees of war zones. So I don't take war lightly. I really don't. I don't take it lightly at all. I admired George W. Bush's stance on doing quick and dirty air raids and trying to minimize conflicts or minimize casualties. But you know, that's from the 90s, so I'm a little outdated, y'all. But war is war. War is hell. Is it Winston Churchill said it? Somebody once joked with me. They said you had to give the quote credit to Winston Churchill or whoever said war is hell. Does anyone remember who said that? But they were joking like, oh, you think he was the first person who ever said that? That's pretty obvious to anyone who's ever been in a war zone. I think we all said it. So that tickled my funny bone. But yeah, I don't like any innocent life being lost, or even soldiers' lives for that matter. But I do admire the cats that show up in the trenches and help eat the mice. Oh shoot, guys, I got a Perla update. Guess did I tell you? I opened the door again and there was another unalived mouse. So Perla took out. Oh yeah, you guys were here. I put it on the stream that I had to pick up two little unalived critters today. So Perla put it in the work. She's my soldier girl. For real, for real. There ain't going to be no rodents anywhere near us by the time she's done. Yeah, that's right, James. War is an awful thing and should be avoided if at all possible, right? So, I mean, my husband, he follows these war masters. If I really wanted to know about war, my husband, he follows this guy who's really invested in war news. I mean, he gets footage that you don't see anywhere else. So I have seen a lot of footage of war. But that was like the Russian-Ukraine stuff. I am on purpose. I am purposely not watching this other stuff. Trust me. I mean, now the guy's going back and forth between all these conflicts. So now he's got he can find, he's an investigative journalist, and I have to give him props. He's doing the real work. He's not like these major news networks. He's not just a mouthpiece. This is actually what he believes based on his own information gathering. So he's actually really delivering news like the way news is supposed to be delivered. But I still don't like to watch it, just to keep it real. But I respect the dude. I mean, I respect him more than I respect like someone from CNN. Just like Anderson Cooper. Just oh my gosh. He was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. So, or is it a golden spoon? I don't know, a platinum spoon. So he won't even use his family name. I guess he don't want people to know where he comes from. But as people old enough to remember, we know Anderson Cooper's comes from money. But anyways, why am I even talking about that? I just mean I respect this guy more than I respect somebody who might have ulterior motives or is working for those in power with ulterior motives. It's a silver spoon. Okay, well, I didn't think silver was worth enough money, so I was trying to upgrade it. But yeah, see, he knows. Anderson Cooper is a Vanderbilt. You already know what time it is. Shout out to Vation. He is a true Generation X. You have to have their own agenda, and they usually don't consider the public they serve. That's right, James. It's like sit down, shut up, and take notes. We're going to tell you how it is. Like brainwashing. Well, there's a reason they call it a television program, because they're programming you, I guess. Silver's $50 an ounce nowadays. Yeah, I know. It's actually not cheap actually anymore. What are you talking about, Skeetum? I must have missed something. Yeah, on PS3, I'm dressed up for a date. Wait. PS3, he's been a troll on here, Skeetum, for months. If he says something, I'm not even going to care. He's trolled even Christlove on my collabs with Christlove. So I know he goes back a ways. I found him in Wyatt Coates' stream, and I told him to behave in there. I said, troll, you be behaving. Oh, great. He's just one of those, he just comes in here off and on. Just to leave whatever he came up with now. He used to only say I think he used to always say the same thing. So I guess he's taking it personal now, asking me if I'm going on a date. We're at a personal level now with the troll. I really don't care if he's here or not, to be honest. He usually doesn't stay that long anyways, because he's got to go troll somewhere else. He's got like a little, PS3, how many streams do you troll in one day? It's like a full-time job. I am on a seafood diet. I see food and I eat it. Hey, I hear you. That's what I do. Yeah, that's a no joke, Skeetum. That's a no joke from back in the day. I probably heard that joke the first time in the 90s, to keep it real. But they recycle some jokes, Like the makeup trends are being recycled. Just ask me. I'm doing Pamela Anderson lips. So that's the 90s. Anybody remember Baywatch? I know Gen X remembers Baywatch. Or Babe Watch. Some people call it Babe Watch. With David Hasselhoff. That was the after school show. That was one of the after school options. But, I wasn't watching all that. Maybe I caught my dad watching it. No, just kidding. Sorry, Daddy. No, I knew who my dad's crush was. It was Downtown Julie Brown from MTV. My dad loved it when I watched MTV, and Downtown Julie Brown was the DJ for the hour. She's still DJing on the satellite radio. She's going to be doing it forever. Oh, hey, reruns? Man, I was there when the shows were fresh out the box. Fresh off the presses. Fresh off the reels. I don't know what you call it in TV land. Season premiere. I was there when it was the season premiere. I was there when it was the first run. I remember when it was like, what's going to happen next? I guess. I didn't watch that show. I watched, oh gosh, I can't even remember what I watched that time period. What would it have been? I watched My So-Called Life. If anybody remembers My So-Called Life, I'd be shocked because it only survived 1 or 2 seasons. But it had Jared Leto. I always say his name in it. And it had, oh gosh, I can't remember, the girl that was in Romeo and Juliet with Leonardo DiCaprio. Claire Danes. It had Claire Danes in it. Oh, Skeetum, that's it. Skeetum. You ain't supposed to be telling people that. I just accidentally let that loose because somebody guessed it right on their first guest in the stream yesterday. So I was like, how'd you know? But that's confidential information. We don't do that. I'm a child of God. I'm not a child of no zodiac. That's all lies and deception. So, okay, Mike, ask your question. It's okay, Skeetum. You didn't know. I didn't make that clear. Oh. But you know what? Shout out to you anyway, Skeetum, for having such a good memory. Nothing gets past Skeetum. People ask a question about me, like, where are you from? Skeetum will be like, she grew up in Oregon. Or he just say something like that. I'll be like, how does Skeetum know everything about my life? Skeetum remembers everything I say better than anyone else. For real, for real. He's got the Danny playbook down. The Danny playbook is memorized by Skeetum. Oh, goodness, guys. Hey, Skeetum, isn't your birthday coming up? I thought you said your birthday was coming up anyways. I remember you said you were almost a certain age. So that I thought that meant your birthday was coming up. You're from Qatar? Or you're from Pakistan, but you're in Qatar. Yeah. I'm from planet Earth. Do I watch sports? My ex was a big U of O Ducks football fan. So I watched every football game for the U of O Ducks every Saturday during football season for 2 years. But I still didn't understand football after watching it for 2 years. So the 3rd year when he said, what are you doing? Pack up your little bag. I always took a little bag with me. I was reading books and stuff while he was watching the game. Sometimes when I get really bored. I know I'm in a bar reading a book. That's so weird, huh? But oh yeah, Klamath Falls is the last place I lived. Klamath Falls is, I come from Klamath Falls. Or that's one of my stumping grounds. I'm from Klamath Falls, Eugene, and Portland. I mean, I've lived everywhere in Oregon. Who's this Oregon person? Hello from West Texas. I used to live in Medford and Cave Falls. I also lived in Newport. I never lived in Medford, but I did. Well, I grew up in Lakeview, and I lived in Christmas Valley, if you even know where Christmas Valley is. That's in North Lake County, the same county as Lakeview. And I lived in Burns, and Burns is a little more north of there, in Harney County. Not Horny, Harney. Guys, get your mind out of the gutter. But I think it's in Harney County, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, Burns is beautiful. I've lived in, where else? I mean, everywhere in Oregon's beautiful. Don't get me wrong, everywhere. I haven't met a place in Oregon I didn't like. Did I mention Newport? That's when I lived on the ocean. I can't remember what I said. But I think I said most of the towns that I spent time in. Oregon is very beautiful. You're right, Brian. I miss it every day. Well, not really like every day, but you know what I mean. It's always on my mind. Oh, hi from England. Fellow Earth dweller. Yeah. Uh-oh, I'm back on Earth. I guess my planetary assignment from PXL 450 is I'm taking a hiatus from it. They let me go back to my planet Earth for a while. But yeah, I've lived on North Oregon, South Oregon, East Oregon, Oregon coast, pretty much everywhere. One more question. Okay, Mike. Did I answer your first question? I'm not sure what your first question was. So now we're on to the second question. What happened? Sorry if I'm not keeping track. I guess someone answered it for you. Oh, how was my day? I got really sick eating canned raviolis. I can't really eat much. Eating a carrot makes me sick too, so it's not just junk food, but it was junk food today. And so, but I did take my enzymes with it, so maybe the enzymes kicked in later. I'm not sure. What? Low key, I am. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm the blackest white girl you ever met. That's what some people say. Some people say I'm the blackest white girl you ever met. I won't say who these people are, but they know me pretty well. I don't see it, but they do. No, I'm not sick. Oh, like that? No, I have issues with fatigue, nausea, digestion, stuff like that. Energy levels. Yeah, I have chronic fatigue syndrome. I'm just trying not to claim it, but it is what it is. Why are they bombing that place? Barron would probably have a better answer than me. Do you think they're grooming him to be president, Barron? The little guy? Or not so little? No politics. Okay, shout out to Brian Belbray for knowing Oregon and loving Oregon like I do. Have a good night, Brian. I don't predict futures, no. I just live today. In the Bible it says to be worried about today and not tomorrow. So that's what I'm doing. It says tomorrow will worry for itself. Yeah. Can I bum a Newport? I used to smoke Newports. How'd you know? Because of what I said earlier? I used to smoke menthol cigarettes. Not a lot. I wasn't a regular smoker, but... But if I had my cigarette of choice, yeah, it'd be a menthol. To keep it real. Anyways, that was a hidden comment. Why is YouTube hiding comments about Newports? That's weird. Too much menthol? Yeah. What do you like? The Camel Blue instead? Or Camel, is it Camel Blue? Did I see the news today? No, I haven't seen the news for like 6 months. Who's president? No, I know that, but not very much beyond that. What happened today in the news, Mike? Is that your next question for me? A Marlboro Red smoker? Marlboro Reds? Yeah. Hi from Ireland. Hi, Anthony. You've been here before, right, Purcell? The name sounds familiar. Who's IL? Who's your IL teacher? I hate to ask. You guys got some weird classes going on nowadays. Like that guy giving out his personal information to everyone. That was sketchy. Why did I put you in timeout? What'd you say, Doctor? D-R-E? I don't know. What'd you say? I didn't know you were in a timeout. Oh, you were in a timeout for 10 seconds and you're asking about it? Oh! Oh, well, I don't know. I think they're just playing with you. Someone hid your comment to begin with, so... And that was YouTube, I thought. The only time I know it's going to rain is while it's raining. Yeah, you're funny, Bashan. I look like a Newport type of woman. Oh, man. Are you a smoker? Are you a smoker? Why do you stereotype people what they smoke? Did you used to work at a bar or a smoke shop? What makes you the authority on the type of smokes people smoke? Illiterate learning? That's what they teach you in school. I'm not surprised. We're not hiding your comment. YouTube's hiding your comments. And as far as the 10-second timeout, I think that's just like a joke. I am a smoker and smokers know smokers. What do you smoke then? What's a Newport? It's a menthol cigarette. That's about it. Okay, what about Taz? Taz, hey, shout out to Taz. He's 5 days of fresh air for Taz. 5 days of no smoking for Taz. Are you sure it's just 5 days, Taz? Because you said you hadn't been smoking when Mr. G came on here and smoked the vape, and that was like a week ago. I think it's more than 5 days, unless did you have a cheat day or something? Did you like have to restart? But you should have more than that under your belt, as long as you've been steady with it. Yeah, way to go, Taz. Yeah, he's doing what needs to be done. Good job. I mean, smoking's really hard to quit. Are you like coughing up like phlegm or stuff, or? Oh, I guess maybe I shouldn't ask that. But I've known people who quit smoking, and they're coughing up mucus or whatever it's called. I mean, it's a very physically draining thing to quit smoking. Yeah, win for Taz. We're 16-16, so we can give Taz a big W. Should we ask 16-16 to give him a W tomorrow? Or is 16-16 mad at you, Skeetum, so he's not in my chat? Is that what's going on? One time he told me he has a life outside of my chat. One time he was gone for a while, and I asked where he was. He said, I got a life outside of being in your chat. I was like, hey, okay, 16. Only 1 or 2 cigarettes a week? Well, that's good, Rafe. Mersra. Good job for you, too. Yeah. Good job, Taz. Let's have a round of applause for Taz. Okay, happy birthday, Yusuf. Okay, well, I'm going to try to read a Bible verse. Ocean Breeze, no, I didn't see no comment by you. YouTube might have hit it. Oh, wait, I'm 25. I've never smoked, vape, or drank anything in my whole life. Well, that's even better, Ocean Breeze. Why start a habit? You have to stop. So good job, Ocean Breeze. I wish I would have never started any habits. Unfortunately, your girl was a wild child, and she thought, she could, I don't know, could do a lot of things that she regrets doing now. Well, I don't really regret them. It's just part of my life. But I definitely made my life harder on me than I had to have it be. Yeah, shout out to you too, Ocean Breeze, 1998. Okay, let me try to get serious from this. Okay, Joshua 1:8-9. This is supposed to be a prayer for guidance, protection, and preservation. Okay, so we're going to do these ones now. These Bible verses for guidance, protection, and preservation. 25 single and have 4 kids. My kids are 1, 2, 3, and 5. Wow. But how are you single? What happened? Or should I ask? That's not my business, right? Okay, Joshua 1:8-9. This book of the law shall not depart from my... Okay, Joshua 1:8-9. Retake. This book of the law shall not depart from your mouth, but you shall meditate in it day and night, that you may observe to do according to all that is written in it. For then you will make your way prosperous, and then you will have good success. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and of good courage. Do not be afraid, nor be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Hi, 7. Hey, guys, I'm gonna try to get Rooster in here again. Yeah, this is my real hair. I've only had one haircut. Well, it was a trim. I had one trim. I don't know, maybe it was 4 years ago by now, or 3 or 4, no, 3, maybe 3 years ago I had a trim, and before then I hadn't cut my hair in a lot of years. Well, you guys, good thing I looked for Nelly. Nelly had his body plastered to the window trying to call for me to let him in. I don't know why I didn't hear him, but he had his body plastered to this window outside. We have a little bar to help you walk up the trailer, and he had his back paws on the bar and he had his front paws pressed against that window, and he was crying to be let in. I don't know why I didn't hear him. Why didn't I hear you, boy? But yeah, he went in bad. It's getting chilly out there. We're having a cold snap. Huh, Nelly? You pray for this boy's ears. We need brand new ears on him. Thank you, Jesus, for giving my little Nelly brand new ears. Yeah, his ears are looking pretty good, actually. But we're still not completely home free, huh? Oh, this is my Nelly boy. This is my namesake. My mom calls me Nelly, so I named him Nelly. Oh, okay, Nelly. He's thinking I might clean his ears. He's like, I'm not a huge fan of my mommy at this time of day, because this is the time of night I get my ears cleaned. I'll finish Joshua 1:8-9. Yeah, I read it in the King James version, but that was the version in here, in the Derek Prince collection of Bible verses. Joshua 1:8-9. Okay, what was it again? Joshua 1:8-9. 3:28. Oh, I don't know. I didn't see it yet, Ocean Breeze. I was trying to get my cat. Let me read these Bible verses and then I'll go back to that. So this is Joshua 1:8-9. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate thereon day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. Have not I commanded thee? Be strong and of a good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord thy God is with thee, whithersoever thou goest. Okay, so Ocean Breeze, let's see. Oh, she just left and you don't know why? That's what you said? Or, wait, Ocean Breeze, are you a woman? Are you saying your husband just off and left you? Oh, Ocean Breeze isn't pressuring me to read comments. She said that's okay, no rush. So she, oh, okay, well, welcome here, Ocean Breeze. Sorry about that. That does happen, you know. I mean, for example, I love Russell Brand. I mean, as far as you can, like someone who's famous, not like love him. I'm not like that, but I like Russell Brand. But before he became a Christian, and he was dating Katy Perry. Oh, my nose is doing something weird. Sorry. Anyways, before Russell Brand became a Christian and got baptized and all that, he was dating Katy Perry, and they were married even. And she was about to start a concert, and he sent her a text that he was divorcing her. He didn't even tell her to its face. I mean, to me, that's pretty cowardly. He just texted her right before a concert, hey, we're getting a divorce. So, and I thought, like, is that, like, made up or something? But he admitted to it, more or less. He admitted, yeah, he just broke things off abruptly. So, I mean, even if you're rich and famous, that type of stuff can happen to you. No one's, unfortunately, safe from their whole world being torn apart in an instant by a selfish partner's whims. Did I sound dramatic? Anyways, I actually wish I would have done the same to my ex. I was planning on leaving my ex-boyfriend, and I made the mistake of lingering around too long, and yeah, it was an ugly separation. I just got out by the skin of my teeth, to be honest. But I know you're not like that, Ocean Breeze. I'm just saying. That was just what I wish I would have done, was leave with a quickness. Happy International Women's Day. Thank you, Umit. Bye, everyone. Yeah, Ocean Breeze, thanks for coming by. Thank you. Have a good night. Who's in the timeout corner? Oh, goodness. You both timed out the same person? For 60 seconds? That makes 2 entire minutes. Oh, I don't know. People come in here and tell me that once in a while. About, what's the true Christianity. I don't know. It's just a personal relationship with Jesus in your heart. It's checking your heart posture. It's asking the Lord to examine your heart to see if you have a heart like David. I'm not a political person, Rusty Ace. Not political at all. So, people in my chat may say, my mods may say something else. They have their own opinions, but as far as my opinion, yeah. I mean, we don't talk politics here for one thing, so we don't have to worry about where we stand on that. You suppose, gosh. Oh, is that why you think? You think I got a MAGA hat in the closet? You think I'm going to bust out with my MAGA hat to match my red shirt? Can't you get a pink MAGA hat, like, for Women's Day or Women's Month? Do I speak Turkish? No. I need water, though. I need water, guys. All I drank was this soda so far, so I really need water. I thought I had a water. Am I just not drinking it? I'm Dixon Mayes from Philippines. Okay. Best president ever. Best president. Oh, hi, Shay Collections Movies. You watching a movie tonight? What's on the boob tube for tonight? No, Barron Trump. Is that Barron Trump you're advocating for? Barron Trump for 2028? No, he's still too young to run for president, right? You have to give him some more time. Are they going to create a Trump dynasty with Barron? What do you guys think? I'm just talking. I'm not serious. I'm just some of my dry humor coming out. It's as dry as toast, my humor is sometimes. Nice to meet you, Sirius. I'm not sure I'll say your name. Sirius? Sirius? You guys, I put up 2 shorts of Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler's voice with me making goofy faces. Adam Sandler for president 2028. I watched 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. What the heck's that? Is that like a horror movie? Why couldn't you sleep afterwards? Pardon your language. Oh, it's a new movie? Y'all know how I feel about horror movies, right? That's a no-go. That's definitely opening doors. See, James was talking about being careful not to open doors. When you watch horror movies, that's inviting stuff in, for sure. You might not sleep for more than a day. Might not sleep for quite a while, to keep it honest. Yeah, you shouldn't be watching that stuff, Shay. I know you like movies, but I got to keep it a stack with you, too. Oh, well, I'm just saying my beliefs. You know how it is. You know, your girl's got some strong beliefs about certain things. So. It's going to affect you for longer than a week. It's going to affect you for, I mean, I don't know. I'm not trying to put no curse on someone, but I mean, it's nothing to play with, to be honest. Oh, yeah, I'm acting like your mom and sister, Shay. You already know. Yeah, happy Women's Day. Thanks, son. 10 people and 30 likes. Yeah, that's not bad, huh? It says 6 people on my side. YouTube's playing mind games on me. They're not giving me credit for 4 of you. Who's number 1 on the leaderboard, Taz? I get big likes. Yeah, I can get big likes sometimes. Depending. I mean, lately I've been getting more likes, so I'm growing. I'm expanding in my reach, my YouTube reach. It's not only, sorry, Sakib, it's not only Women's Day, but it's actually Women's Month. Sorry to burst your bubble. Or should I call you Sakib? I can't even say it. Sakib. Sakib. I can't say it. You gotta like, Sakib. Sakib. I can't say his name right. I mean, I don't know if that's how he says it, but that's it's an Arabic name with the in the middle. Depending on your accent, I guess. Okay, I better be quiet. I'll let myself out the door. You know, I used to be able to do that Arabic better than now. Now I'm just a coughing mess. Sorry, guys. I'm off in my own little world. I'm back on planet PXL 420. 420? What's on my mind? Were you asking what I smoke? No, just joking. I don't do that. You can't even get stuff like that around here. You got to be on the straight and narrow. They don't give you no option around here. What's going on? Big W, Taz, for being number 1. Yeah, shout out to Taz. You quit smoking and you're number 1 on the leaderboard. And Taz has been putting in serious hours in my chat. He's been giving me the most watch hours, I bet. I bet he has been, just based on my interactions with him. He's like my steady Eddie right now. He's my my mod that's always been in here lately. It used to be Skeetum. Skeetum was always in here all the time, but you know, he's had badminton practice and stuff, so he had some things to do. You're turning things around. Good for you, Taz. We're proud of you, man. Brotherhood of the Wolf. That's a new movie. Well, yeah, Taz. But when you first were my mod, Taz, you're in here. You're the first to come into my streams. You would always say you're clocking in. I remember all that, Danny. Don't forget. Trust me, I don't forget. Yeah, you know, Skeetum's still in here a lot, but I mean, he used to be like, he'd say he was clocking in, and he really like took this like a job. That's why I said before that Skeetum's got good work ethic, because when he gets a job, for real, when he gets a job, he's gonna really be there and have good, strong work ethic, give the job all his attention and energy and all that. It's an old movie, really, Shay? Like how old? Like, would it have any actors or actresses I know of? Sweet 16. Well, you just came here not too long ago, right, Shay? Yeah, so Skeetum's going to be the man. The man. I said that all weird. Skeetum's going to be like too legit to quit. Oh, number 1. See, he's number 1. Oh, he is number 1. Wow, Skeetum. Do you guys have the same score? Is it a tie? It's a tie, guys. Skeetum and Taz have the same number of points. So you're both number one, technically. You got to share the throne. Share the crown. Brotherhood of the Wolf. You know that movie, Taz? Boy, you are a movie buff. It's a perfect movie? Or a perfect that you guys are both first place. 2001? Holy moly. That is just getting up there. Man, 2001. Wow. Yeah. Well, he said he's going to watch it, I think. I don't think he's watched it yet. South Detroit? Yeah, I'm kicking it with Am. Is Am from South Detroit or North? I don't even know. They say he wasn't from 8 Mile Road. They say that was a bogus thing. You know how that movie's named 8 Mile Road? Pretending he's from there. I heard he wasn't from there. But what do I know? But Eminem's close to my age. He's only a couple years past my age. Like a couple years my senior. I guess. You liked it as a kid? You're going to give Taz 2/3 of the space and you take 1/3 of the space for the crown? Or for the a podium you used to stand on? Or what do you call it? Like in the Olympics when they stand on the tiers or whatever they are. I don't know what they're called. You're up there, but you're going to be like on the edge. Hi from Turkey, eh? 1/3. Podium? Is it really called a podium too? I thought the podium was the thing like that's in front of like a preacher or a speaker and they put a book or their notes on top of the... But is the podium also... Can the podium also be where the athletes stand for first, second, and third place? I don't know. That's the only word that came to my mind was podium. So like maybe we're right, Skeetum. Another Canada person? Where? Oh, hi, Hunter. Shout out to Hunter. Oh, a new Hunter? We had another Hunter earlier, but he was called a simp Hunter. 2 podiums, yeah. Podiums it is. 2 Canadians and 2 podiums. We're on the twosies. We're twinning and winning. You're way ahead of everyone. Taz and Lord Skeetum, you are both way ahead of everyone. Hunter 71 giving me the eyeballs. Days? It's a days? The thing that the speaker uses? Or do you pronounce the S? It seems like you wouldn't pronounce the S, but I don't know how else you would say it, like day. Skeetum is Canadian, my mod. The one with the number 1 crown. Right there. That's, yeah, he's Canadian. Platinum and gold mixed to create another element. Or what would that be called? Is that something new, Yash film? Deis? Deis? Oh, I'm not saying that word. I just called a podium. Still be ignorant. Okay. I said I was going to do these Bible verses for guidance, protection, and preservation. Okay, we got Proverbs 3:5-8. I trust in the Lord with all my heart, and do not lean on my own understanding. In all my ways I acknowledge him, and he directs my path. I am not wise in my own eyes. I fear the Lord and depart from evil. It will be health to my inward parts and strength to my bones. Proverbs 3:5-8. Rare Pokemons. Oh, Shay, I've watched 2 movies in 5 years. I'm a little bit behind. I'm late to the party. If anything, I'd want to watch Darjeeling Express again. Or Darjeeling Limited. I don't know what it's called. Darjeeling something. I would rewatch that. It's about a train ride through India. So anyways, okay. Proverbs. Yeah, I'm doing Proverbs again. I'm trying to read the other version. 904. 904. Rare Pokemons, huh? Hey, didn't one of the Tate brothers, or wait, who's that guy who did the boxing match and got hurt? Didn't he just sell a rare Pokemon for like millions of dollars? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Jake Paul? Didn't Jake Paul just sell a Pokemon card for like a few million? Did you guys hear that news? That's supposed oh, no. We don't do tarot. I'm telling everyone to stay off tarot. Are you into that? Why are you asking if I'm tarot? Do I look like that? Yeah, it was Jake Paul, I think. Who's Googling things for me? Google that. Rare Pokemon card sold by... Oh, I want to say Jake Paul. But it could have been one of the Tate brothers. I'm rotating between Jake Paul or Andrew Tate. But something is giving me Jake Paul vibes. Yeah, Jake Paul sold a Pokemon card for $16 million and some loose change. Is that for his medical expenses? Because he's the one who got hit, right? Real bad in the boxing match or the MMA match or UFC match. I don't know. In some type of sparring or a ring. I don't know. What was he in? I can't even. Was it MMA or UFC? UFC is a type of MMA, right? Yeah, his jaw got broken. So yeah, I thought that's why he sold the Pokemon card, was to pay for his medical expenses. But didn't he get paid a lot for that fight anyway, even though he lost? But you know how expensive medical care is in the U.S., just saying. It was boxing? Oh, it's just straight boxing? Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, no wonder he got beat up. I shouldn't laugh. Do I hate you? No, Grace Allen, why would I hate you? I haven't been reading the chat. Like earlier, I was hardly reading the chat. I'm just reading it now. And I'm trying to get back to this Bible verse, but it's slow going. Because I'm trying to read the chat and multitask. And talk about Pokemon cards. You're back from the hospital? Well, what did they say at the hospital? Did they give you any medicine? Did they tell you to eat yogurt? I would tell you to eat plain yogurt if you're having digestion issues. MMA stands for Mixed Martial Arts, which is the practice. UFC is Ultimate Fighting Championship, which is the promotion. Yeah, with Dana. I don't know. I've seen that guy before. My husband watches some stuff about him. Okay. Proverbs 3:5-8. You guys are going to make me lose focus. Your appendix? Will you have to have it removed, Grace? Yeah, you're going to collect Pokemon cards? I want to collect Garbage Pail Kids cards. I wonder how hard they are to find anymore. I don't know if they make them anymore. I'm going to get up close and personal, guys. Wait, how come my hairline's looking weird here? I don't know if I like that look. I don't know if I dig on that. It's making me look like I have a bald spot, to keep it real. So many regrets with what? Oh, not keeping that stuff? Hey, the Pokemon cards. Well, James says I shouldn't talk about it. But I had a spiritual attack by Pokemon cards, so I don't want to be anywhere near them, to be honest. They already tried to take your girl down. Okay. Proverbs 3:5-8. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Well, do you have appendicitis thing, Grace? Not keeping DVDs, not keeping Pokemon cards. You just have to go to Hoarder 101. You don't get no hoarders. My mom's a hoarder. I can't even throw away a lipstick package. Outside package. Yeah. But the one thing that keeps me from hoarding is I live in an RV. Like, how much can I hoard? Seriously. So I've maxed out on my hoarding capabilities here. Retracted messages. Oh, what's going on now? Y'all. Oh, Christlove wants me and her to make a teen night. Y'all interested in a teen night? Therefore, I'm probably talking to Skeetum. Skeetum, would you be down for a teen night? What about you, Gracie Allen? You're a teen, aren't you? Teenager night. I was talking to Christlove. You do know that we talk, or not talk, we call it. Anyways, we communicate. We have our ways of communication. I send her smoke signals. Danny's out here doing smoke signals, and then Christlove reads them. She reads the clouds, the poof of smoke. No, I don't know. Maybe that could be a witchcraft thing. I'm not sure. I better watch out. They say smoke invites demons. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Oh no, it's for real, Taz, and Shay. Listen to this. You know how I'm talking about Pamela Anderson lips? If you've heard me talk about Pamela Anderson lips, put a one in the chat. Because I think I mentioned it at least twice yet, or 3 times yet, or so far. This girl spent, guess how much money this girl spent on one lip liner, one lipstick. Oh gosh. And yeah, another lipstick too. That was like a lip gloss. So it was like a lipstick, a lip gloss, and a lip liner. But it was, she found an old newspaper article. She found an old newspaper article from like TV Guide or People magazine or something. And that they interviewed Pamela Anderson and they asked her what she was putting on her lips. So she said there was a lip gloss, a lipstick, and a lip liner she was using all together. This YouTuber I follow, guess how much money she spent getting those 3 products from eBay? Somebody had them on eBay. Somebody also knew about the Pamela Anderson look and had those 3 items. Or maybe it was 3 separate. I don't know. Maybe it was 3 separate transactions. Now that I think about it. It's kind of crazy someone would have all 3 of them. Or maybe they just were into Pamela Anderson looks. I don't know. Anyways, she bought the 3 items on eBay, and guess how much it cost her? No, not that much. More than $80, but not $1 million. But like $280 more than I would pay. For all 3, yeah, for all 3. More than 80? Yeah, it was more than 80. Yeah, I mean, for real. She should have stopped at 80, huh? 400? Well, that's a pretty good guess, Shay. You went a little over, so Price of Right rules, you would be disqualified, and Taz would win. Taz wins with Price of Right rules, because 2 of you went over. Oh, 120? No, not quite, Taz. Let's go! It was, any more guesses before I close down shop? Taz is still winning. He just said 2 numbers under, so Price of Right rules apply, and Taz is still winning. Twinning and winning with me. But anyways, it was $300. She spent $300 on these 3 products. Like, I spent $3 on this. This lip liner I spent $3 on, just for price reference, in case you guys don't know how much makeup costs. This lipstick, my favorite lipstick, I bought for $6. Around $6. So we're up to $9 for Danny's Look. And then, oh, I got a lip gloss here I spent, oh, I don't know. Well, this is a special lip gloss. I think it was like $7, but it has peptides in it. So this was my big splurge. 7. How much did I say this was? 6? So it was $5.80, I think, technically, but you know, with taxes. 6, 7, 12, 13, for $16 for Danny's Look. $16 for Danny's Look. I won't call this a lip gloss. It's really a lip treatment, but close enough. Lip gloss, lipstick, and lip liner. So this is your visual. $300 for that. Is that lady nuts? And then she did the Pamela Anderson lips, like the real authentic ones. So it's Lancome. It's Lancome products. 2 of them were Lancome products. And they don't, Lancome doesn't even make them anymore. Lancome needs to seriously open that factory up. They need to open up the Pamela Anderson vaults and start making that stuff again. If they made it right now, you know how much they would sell of it? Because these women are going crazy for this stuff. I'm making my husband buy the stuff at Walmart that's sold out. It's sold out at Amazon. It's a lipstick. It's the Skyline Pink by Revlon. I hope my husband bought it. But if my husband didn't buy it, guess what? I got the backup plan. I ordered Silver City Pink. That's the backup. That's the next closest shade. So the shade I ordered is supposed to be the Pamela Anderson look. Or it's actually, okay, yeah, it's the Pamela Anderson look. I looked it up. And, what was I saying about it? Oh, it's sold out on Amazon. It's sold out on Target. You can't even find a pink Revlon. What's they call it? They call it Frosty or Shimmery. I don't know. Frosty and Shimmery are a little different, but they're basically the same. Okay, I think they're calling it a Frost, but it's really, yeah, I think anyways, that entire lineup by Revlon, we're talking like 6 or 7 colors. All the pink colors are sold out at Target. You can't even get a pink Revlon shimmer or a Frost right now. They're every single one. Like I went on there, like I'm serious. This is how serious it is, guys, with this makeup craze, with these trends. I went on there just like 2 or 3 days ago. All those colors were available. I guess all the girls got home or over the weekend. Like everyone had the day. So everyone had, I'm guessing, but like overnight, literally overnight. I mean, I don't know if I checked it yesterday, but I know for sure I was on there at least, I mean, it couldn't have been more than 2 days ago where all those colors, all those pinks were available from Revlon. They're all sold out now on Target. So can't get not a one of them. On Amazon, you can't get the one closest to this shade. The one closest to this shade, this is Rose Quartz. The one closest to this, this is a Pamela Anderson color. I didn't even know it was, really. I was just hoping it was when I bought it. I was basing it on this YouTuber, the same one who spent $300. See, I didn't know she was this invested in the Pamela Anderson look. I didn't know she spent $300 on this look. So when she says that this is like the Pamela Anderson look, well, yeah, she's got the real stuff. So yeah, this is it then. The closest thing you'll find to what that's in the market. You know what I'm saying? Because the stuff's discontinued, but I'm sure she was checking out the Pamela Anderson lipstick with this. So this is what she recommended, and this is like a little secret, but it's coming out now because everyone else was saying go Revlon, and she's the biggest supporter of Revlon. Revlon is her favorite lipstick of all time. She goes, I try everything and I always go back to Revlon. But she had all these, she bought 25 lipsticks. She bought 25 lipsticks and she had them in her hand like this. And then she dropped them on the table. And she said out of all of them, she said CoverGirl. And she had like 3 or 4 CoverGirls. Were the closest to the Pamela Anderson. And then she said this was her favorite. So that's why I got this. Instead of going with Revlon, like everyone else was going with Revlon, I trusted this YouTuber because I'm a YouTuber too. So I was like, and now there's other girls, like I didn't know this woman was so famous. There's other women literally making videos based on what she said. Well, at least one other woman. I found another woman and she's actually giving a shout out to this other YouTuber saying she brought me to the Rose Quartz. And I'm going to see if it works better than the Revlon. And then she puts it on. She has the Revlon on. She takes off the Revlon or she adds this. And she goes, wow, this is it. So for the frosty look, it's CoverGirl. That's what everyone's decided now. So, and it seems like that YouTuber I'm following is a very big influence on this. That's all I'm saying. And I had no idea. Hi, yeah, I'm here. I'm here, Garen. Oh, sorry I didn't answer your messages, Garen. Um, oh, I don't know what to say about it. I just I've had a lot of stuff, a lot of things going on over here. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, tell her if she's in the. Does she live under a rock, Shay? Does she wear makeup? This is what all the women are talking about right now. This isn't just Danny is like into the 90s. Okay, I'm into the 90s, right? But this is this is also this is what all the trendsetters are saying. This is what all the TikTok girls are saying. This is what all the Instagram girls are saying. This is what all the social media trendsetters are saying. I mean, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. That's all I'm saying. Well, obviously with the way the makeup's selling, right? You got your Pamela Anderson lips. Yeah, tell your girlfriend Danny put you on game. So, I mean, and then what else? I mean, what else is popular? I don't have the other popular stuff out here for some reason. I just have my cheap stuff out here. Well, I mean, it's all... Oh, ballerina shoes. Do I have ballerina shoes out here? It all started with ballerina shoes, guys. It all started with ballerina shoes. It went viral first. It was going sold out first. And then people who were doing ballerina shoes were getting mad because ballerina shoes actually ain't all it's cut out to be. Ballerina shoes is considered a Pamela Anderson dupe. It was the first one they called a Pamela Anderson dupe before all the makeup girlies and all the trendsetters said, You all saying ballerina shoes is Pamela Anderson, but it's close but no dice. So all these women started to investigate this like detectives, and they were like, I can find a better match. It ain't ballerina shoes. So it all started with ballerina shoes, and I haven't, and I don't like it either. Where is it? Oh, well, I guess I put it away because I wasn't impressed with it. It's not as shiny. This is way shinier. This is way more of a shimmer. Yeah, I don't have it out here. But ballerina shoes is made by L'Oreal. L'Oreal of Paris makes ballerina shoes. And I mean, it was sold out everywhere. I was surprised I could find it. It wasn't at Walmart. It wasn't even at my local Walmart, I think. Or was there one or two at my local Walmart? I mean, local is 2 hours away. But the women here are not into makeup trends. So if they had one or two tubes, I'm not surprised. Anywhere else, they would be gone. People were telling the YouTubers I follow that they're going to CVS and couldn't find ballerina shoes. They were going to, all the main stores, looking for it everywhere. So it's amazing I got it. Amazon must have figured it out, and I got it through Amazon. Or did I get it through Amazon? Did I get it through Amazon or Walmart? I don't know who I got it through, but they must have stocked up on it because everywhere else it was gone. I'm going to find that ugly ballerina shoes and put it on, guys. You think I should? I don't know if I really want to get that into it. I'll put it on next time. I'll be ballerina shoes versus rose quartz versus skyline pink. Because they're all supposed to be Pamela Anderson. Am I going overboard with this Pamela Anderson thing? Maybe a little. Lord help me. Yeah, tell her to get this. Well, what's her? I don't. Okay, so how do you say this? Christlove, do you know Christlove's complexion? Christlove has a more tan complexion, or Christlove is Hispanic. And Christlove said that she could only pull this off if she had a brown lip liner. So it's definitely more for Pamela Anderson lips are, well, Pamela Anderson, wasn't she always sporting a tan anyway? It was the 90s and she was on Baywatch, so. But it's definitely for girls with lighter skin. But I heard if you really know how to put on makeup, you can wear it with any skin tone. But it's definitely, I don't know. I don't know that much about makeup, but I'm just saying. But I've seen like olive skin tone girls pull it off. I've seen, I don't really watch a lot of videos with women with darker skin tones just because I don't have, I want to see somebody with my skin tone to see how the makeup would look on me. So, But Chrysler said definitely you need a brown eye. Well, everyone's saying it. Even I guess I just backtracked this because even with my skin tone, they say to use a brown liner. But I can get away without a brown liner just because of my skin tone. But definitely a brown liner makes it pop more. Where is the brown liner? But that's obvious, I guess. Everyone says brown liners is where it's at when you do pink makeup. So, or any makeup for some people. Okay. Yeah, Pamela Anderson is hot right now, very hot. That lady's she's got it. And the funny thing is, she says she's not wearing makeup now. How ironic is that? She goes no makeup, and then all the women went put on the makeup like her. Make it make sense. But anyways, yeah. I know a baddie when I see one. Oh, here we go. Well, will be the next makeup guru. Well, see, the thing is, I like to research things a lot, and I've never liked makeup. Well, maybe back in the day, too, you didn't have the research capabilities you have now. You know what your girl does? Your girl asks Chat GPT. Your girl asks AI Gemini, or your girl asks whatever's on there. She asks the AI for makeup tips. I will ask the AI. I will compare all these colors I've been telling you about. I compare them on AI. I ask AI, what's the difference between this and Skyline Pink? What's the difference? And this is called Rose Quartz. Did I ever tell you? Shay? I was going to tell you. Tell your girl to get CoverGirl Rose Quartz. It's Rose Quartz. Rose Quartz. And add a brown eyeliner. Eyeliner. Well, you can use eyeliner, but lip liner. Well, either way. They're apparently interchangeable for the lips. Or women don't care and wear either one. Okay, it's 415 Rose Quartz. It's the bomb. Right here. Miracle in a bottle. Miracle in a bullet. They call these bullets. I'm not, YouTube, Gemini, AI Gemini. I'm not talking about a real bullet. I'm talking about a lipstick bullet. This is a lipstick bullet. Did you guys know these are called bullets? So anyways, they said CoverGirl has the formulation, right? The correct formulation for a shimmer / frost. And that's what this is, a frost. This is a frost, or is it a shimmer? I don't know. Is it frosty or shimmery? You tell me. I don't know if you can't even see my lips in this lighting. Is that a frost or a shimmer, dudes and dudettes? That's like a frost. I would call it a frost. I think it's called a frost. Frosts and shimmers are very similar. One's more metallic, and I think which one's more metallic? I don't know. One's more metallic anyway. Yeah, I got lots of moles. I got one here. Like I got one here. Got one there. I got one here. I got a light one over here. You might not see it that well. I was putting on blush and stuff, but I got a light one there. In the summer, it'll come out. It'll come out more. I think that's the basic ones. I actually have a freckle on my hand here. I have 2 freckles on my hand. I have a freckle here and a freckle there. But they disappeared when I was 11. When I moved to Oregon at 11, they disappeared. So I thought it was just because I like matured or something, and they were just freckles a kid has. But when I lived in Arizona and I was out in that 120 degree weather, this freckle turned real black. You can barely see it. It's disappearing again. It's disappearing again because I don't live in Arizona no more. But the more I have, the more sun Danny has, the more freckles she gets. I mean, my sister's got the freckles like this. Do you know the girls that have the freckles, or, you know, just people who have freckles like all up and down the tops of their cheeks and across their nose like this? That's my sister for you. As soon as the sun comes out, she freckles up. But she lives in Oregon where there's not much sun either. What? I don't believe in past lives. Should I? I'm a Christian. I know the Arabs say that if your mole is in the shape of a fruit or a food, that's the food or the fruit your mom was craving when she was pregnant with you. But who has moles in the shape of fruits and foods? Do they just imagine that to come up with a story? Shimmery is more metallic because it reflects more light, I guess. Yeah, is that the theory? Shay, are you into color theory? We need some color theorists. Yeah, it's a shimmer if I don't know better. Well, there's shimmer, frosty, and there's one more word, but I can't remember the other word. Shimmer, frosty. Oh, and creamy? No, pearly. Okay, so that's the whole debate. That's the whole debate. Because these women were at first saying that the Revlon was the best Pamela Anderson. Okay, so this is how that YouTuber I was telling you about, she broke it down and figured it out better. Because the women were first starting with the pearls, the pearly, pearl finishes, the pearly finishes. Like Pearly, my cat. She's got makeup named after her. and it's like a creamy finish. So it's got like it's softer on the lips than this stuff, they say. I don't know. I don't have a tube of it yet, but I'll tell you quick. I mean, as soon as I get this new Revlon stuff coming in. So the Revlon stuff, it's creamier, a creamier base, but it's pearl. It's pearl finish. And so the real true Pamela Anderson freaks out there said, Pamela Anderson, she didn't have no pearl finish. She had a frosty shimmer finish. Shimmery frosty finish, something like that. Anyway, so they said, y'all got it twisted because, I mean, they're getting exact. Like you said, you don't know any difference, Taz. So these girls were putting the other girls on game saying, that ain't no pearl finish. That's a shimmer finish on Pamela's lips. So then that's how come everyone figured out it had to be CoverGirl instead. Because, oh, it was Frosty. It must have been Frosty. CoverGirl's Frosty. So this is the Frosty lineup. Oh, you're worried about my health? You're not the only one. I'm worried too. Oh, I meant sin. Well, God bless you anyways for your concern. Oh, my moles don't bother me. I don't even remember I have them. I mean, I've had them my whole life. To me, I don't. They don't irritate me. I have no idea that I have them unless I'm looking in the mirror or washing my face and I can feel this. This one is a big enough bump I can feel it. But the other ones are barely even bumps. Like this one doesn't have a bump. It's dark, but it's skin level. It's flat on my face, so I don't even notice it's there. This one's the only one I can even feel. I don't know they're there. And I'm not like touching my face all day. Okay, this one, I guess, if I thought about it and pressed hard enough and really, but your girl don't got time for that. It's about my essence? What the heck? What are you talking about, Holmes? Might be, what? Hi, Amit Scene. Welcome back. Yeah, this is Frosty. I figured it out. I had to just talk my way through it. Foxwatch says men love the heart more than anything else. He's speaking for all men. Anyway, thanks for listening to my blow by blow on the Pamela Anderson makeup. I really went down the rabbit hole. Can you guys tell? I really went down that rabbit hole doing all this research. I mean, this ain't stuff like you just find out. Yeah, I know it seems obvious me just saying it, but it's actually stuff I had to like research and study and reread and cross-reference. I mean, it's like a academic world makeup is nowadays. Oh, well. I don't know, guys. You saw Tampa Bay Pirate Festival? What's that about? Is that like a parade? Oh no, you said it's a festival? Is it on the street? Are there people dressed like pirates outside on the streets in Tampa Bay? Oh no, you're talking about the Pirates are the it's a sports team. My bad. I thought you meant real pirates. See, I don't follow sports. The only reason I even knew it was a sports team is because my sister dated a guy from Florida, and she gave me the shirts he gave her that said Tampa Bay Pirates on them. They had a messy breakup. Actually, the state of Oregon made him go back to Florida. They were supposed to send him to prison, but the state of Oregon said, as long as you fly back to Florida, we won't press charges. Or we'll drop the charges. We'll drop the charges as long as you go back to Florida. I can't believe they did a thing like that. I thought they stopped doing stuff like that like in the 50s or something. But no, apparently you can still commit crimes in Oregon, and as long as you run back to your home state, they drop the case. I guess he had a really good lawyer too. But he had assault charges for hitting his neighbor with a hammer, because his neighbor was putting up a mailbox, and he went to the fence line and said, that mailbox is on my side of my property. And the neighbor said, no, it's not. And you know, one of those disputes about the property line. Well, he was setting up the, that's right, he was setting up the post, he was the one setting up the mailbox, because he had the hammer in his hand to nail in the mailbox on the board, like the 2x4. And instead of doing that, he started hammering his neighbor with the hammer. So he got assault charges for that. I know it's a random story, but he had Tampa Bay Pirates sportswear, jerseys and stuff. I don't watch Star Wars movies. I don't know Star Wars movies. Shay, I know I'm weird. I'm the only person that never watched Star Wars. Oh yeah, well, I gotta go, guys. My husband just came home. He's got lots of groceries I have to help put away. It's called the Gasparilla Pirate Festival. Oh, I never heard of it. Yeah, guys, for real. So I better get off here because my husband's going to need my help. He did my laundry, and he bought a bunch of groceries. Oh, the lipstick. Well, I can't give you a lipstick update yet, but I'm going to look for that lipstick with the quickness. Thank you, Amit. God bless you. God bless you all. Thank you for hanging out, Taz. Thank you for hanging out, everyone. I'm not sure even who's in the chat anymore, to be honest. But love you long time, everyone. Thanks for all the support and listening to me ramble on about makeup. I really appreciate all the love and support, and I love you back, okay? Just so y'all know. I really appreciate my supporters and my subscribers and everything. I value your time and all that. But yeah, thanks for all the hearts. Love you a long time. But your girl's got to bounce. You already know what time it is. So with that, I better just hit this done button. So catch you on the flip, Skip.